Hello! The magnificent Château de Versailles is visited every year by millions of tourists from all over the world. In this video, I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks to make your visit more enjoyable. Remember, it can be very crowded in the queue and inside the palace. Which tickets to buy? I highly recommend you to buy your ticket in advance. Especially if this is your first visit, you should buy the ticket that covers the palace, the gardens, the Grand and Petit Trianon and Queen's Hamlet. The passport tickets sold on the website of Versailles Palace give access to all. The official ticket has a QR code to access the audio guide and interactive maps on Château de Versailles official application. There are also other ticket options available that include renting a bike, rowing a boat, or having lunch at the palace. Château de Versailles is about 20 kilometers away from the center of Paris, so you can go there by car or by public transport. The public transport requires changing from the metro to a suburban train like RER, Line U or Line L. You can plan your journey on the internet. It would be a good idea to know how to buy your train tickets before your journey and check the train times to avoid any last-minute problems, because the entrance ticket to Château de Versailles requires you to be there at a certain time. When is the best time to visit? So, from April to September, especially June-July, is the high season. From October to the end of March, there are less visitors, but the gardens are not that great, and there are no fountain shows like in the summer, and the weather might be cold or rainy, so you cannot enjoy the gardens as much. To avoid the crowd, you can choose weekdays and early morning hours. I don't advise you to visit Château de Versailles at the day of your arrival in Paris. The visit may take almost a full day and it requires a lot of walking. It is very tiring. If possible, make it on a different day than your arrival day. During your visit, you will walk a lot, you will stand a lot. I can also advise to bring your phone charge with you, assuming you will enjoy taking several photos. After arriving in the city of Versailles by public transportation, there is a 15-minute walk from the train station to the palace. We can first visit the palace, and it takes around 2-3 hours. Your morning session would include your arrival and seeing the interiors of the palace, which is the best part of the visit. Inside there are some restaurants for lunch, but assuming they will be very busy, you can also have a picnic in the garden. After having lunch, you can visit the gardens and the other parts in the afternoon. The gardens are very big and the distances are very long. From the palace to Grand Trianon, it takes around 2 kilometers, and from Grand Trianon to Queen's Hamlet, it's about 1 kilometer more. Consider the way back to the palace and then to the train station. It requires a lot of walking. You can buy the ticket that includes renting the bike in the gardens. Another option is renting golf carts. You can find all those details on the palace's website. After seeing all the magnificence of the palace, Grand and Petit Trianon may seem very plain, but the walk in the beautiful garden may compensate for it. The Queen's Hamlet exhibits an ordinary village life. It is interesting to see that finally the king and the queen established this different lifestyle, trying to escape their labels. They built a garden and a small village for themselves and lived a simple life whenever they could. Hope you enjoy it, and see you in my next video.